Hey guys, IronFix here for the first episode of a new series I thought a long time before starting. Um, this series will be about StarCraft 2 Gears. For all of you who don't know what StarCraft 2 is, it's basically a game and an RTS, so a real-time strategy game, and it's based on controlling units and everything. I might do some gameplays on it. I don't know, or live streams. I think live streams are better. Anyway, so StarCraft 2 Gears is a Java program which allows you to use different plugins to calculate your MMR, so your matchmaking rank, or your APM, your EPM, and everything, anything you want to do, because you can make your own plugins, so you basically can make whatever you want. And well, when I started like programming and some StarCraft 2 plugins, there was no tutorials, really nothing on the internet I could find to get help. So I thought I might share my knowledge with you, just to give you a little boost for all of you out there who wonder how to create such things as plugins for StarCraft 2 Gears. Alright, so let's jump right into it. First thing you want to do is open up your internet and go on Google. Just type in StarCraft 2 or SC2, StarCraft 2, and space Gears. You should pretty easily find the StarCraft 2 Gears website. Good idea would be to go under the downloads and download the actual program. It's not really difficult to install. Just follow the instructions. And for all of you who are playing StarCraft 2, you should totally just type in the SC2Gears MMR and go on the Team Liquids thread. Download this plugin. It's pretty awesome. Anyway, I didn't make it, but it's still pretty awesome. But anyway, once you downloaded this, you need to download the plugin API. So just click on download right here and download this to wherever you want. Your desktop will be just fine. Alright, so it's downloaded. You can close this and it should be on your desktop. Open it, or extract it, I should say, because you don't need to. Or actually, I'm just gonna make a new file and call it something like SC2Gears. Alright, so drop this in here. There. Extract here. There you go. You can delete the zip archive and double click on this. So this is the plugin API. What you need is only this file here, this jar file in the lib directory. So next thing you want to do is go in Eclipse. We're gonna go right into coding. This is my bucket plugin, and you just want to go and create a new Java project, and you can call it whatever you want. I will call mine SC2Gears plugin, because I want to keep this organized. Alright, so open this up. It's the exact same thing as for the bucket plugins. You will need to go under properties, Java build path, and add the actual plugin API into this. So add external jars, go on your desktop under StarCraft 2 Gears, where you downloaded this and extracted this, in the lib folder and libraries, I should say. Open this up. There it is. Click OK, and there we go. You wanna create a new class and call it whatever you want. Whatever you want your plugin to be, just call it, let's say, MMR or APM, or I don't know. Anyway, So just I'm just gonna call it plugin because it's pretty easy. We want though to put it in its own package, so it should be where you're from. So I'm from Quebec, so QC dot your name ironfax dot what it is. It's a plugin, so plugin. All right, finish, and there you go. You get this class. Um, First thing, for to create a SC2Gears plugin, you need to extend the actual API, the plugin. So it's called base plugin, and you need to import it. There we go, and there we are at the important part. So if you keep your mouse on this, you should get the option to add and implement methods. And this is the destroy method. So when you actually stop your plugin, what it's gonna do, it's gonna destroy it. And this is the method saying to the plugin what to do when destroying itself. Okay, so we get this plugin. What we want to do is create the init method, which is the initialization method. Anyway, so it's a override. God damn it, I can't type today. And it should be public void init, and it takes a few arguments. So we're gonna go right into it. And first one is plugin descriptor. Plugin descriptor, and you can call it plugin descriptor. Make sure that for your name, the first P is not capitalized because it's not gonna work. Next one is plugin services, and we're gonna call it plugin services. There you go. And we need a final one, which will actually be a final. So final general services, and we're gonna call it, guess what, general services. There we go. Did I opened it up. Okay, this is really bugging me. I don't need this. Alright, there, big screen. Control Shift O to import everything, just minimize it. Alright, so we get this init method. This means that when we're actually gonna init start the plugin, the StarCraft2Gears, this plugin will run this init method, and it's only gonna run it once. Alright, so yeah. Though this is not complete, so you want to use the super. Super means actually we're extending another class, and this class is a base plugin, and we want to super this class, meaning that this method here in it, it's gonna super the base plugin in it. So if we change something here, it's gonna take into account that it's like if it was changing it in the other one. Alright, super.init, and you just get these arguments here, the plugin sources, and they're gonna go right into here. So this is pretty much it. If we exported this and made everything to work, it should work just fine, and we should have a plugin with nothing in it. But I find it's kind of lame to have a plugin useless, so we're gonna go through a little more steps. Alright, so give you maybe one space, and you want to, or actually, I know I didn't make any variables yet. Right, so we will need 3 variables. First off is a private, and why I could use it public, but private is just to keep everything, like, I only get one class yet, so if I needed public sometime later, I'll put it public, but it's better to get everything private so you don't get confused later if you have another variable in another class that's the same name or something. Anyway, so private, you need a J-menu item, so this is a menu item as it says, and we'll just call this my menu, because my menu is a pretty nice name, or just menu, more concise. Next is a private frame, so the actual frame of the plugin frame, and next will be a private J internal frame, so a frame in something, so iframe. You should all pretty much understand what's going on. Alright, so just setting up some variables. Alright, so in our init method, we're gonna tell the plugin to use these variables to create some frames and menu. So first thing is to get the frame, the actual frame. It will be equal to general services. So general services are the services just regarding the general StarCraft 2 Gears program, not anything in specific. And yeah, so you go general services dot get GUI. So GUI is a graphical user interface. So GUI utils API. So getting the API used with graphics, and you get the main frame, and this is it. So our frame is equal to this. So the main frame we can use to work on. This is our frame. So the internal frame will be general services again. General services dot get callback API dot create. So we want to create and add an internal frame, which is this, and we're gonna give it a name. So it will be named, I don't know, YouTube plugin. Alright, and this is basically just the name appearing like there. You see this frame, the name right here is plugin.java, and we're gonna give it a name. Or you could say like more, this frame used for Eclipse, the name is Java SC2Gears plugin, blah, blah, and we're just setting up the name with this. Alright, so you want to go and I prefer to make it not closable. It's nicer with SC2Gears. So iframe.set closable to false. Alright, give you another space, and there we are going to create our menu item. So menu dot no, not dot, we didn't even create it. So menu equals a new JMenu item, menu item. Oops. Alright, and then you go menu dot set text. So for those of you who does not yet have SC2Gears, the way it works, well, I should open it up just to show you. It's gonna be clearer. So this is the plugin I was talking to you about, the MMR plugin. Anyway, you want to this here will be the menu what we're creating. So the frame we created is this. We not created, we got is this. The iframe is this frame here that I just minimized. Alright, and the menu will be just this bar here with some text. So when you click on your switching plugin, alright, so close this. Okay, so menu dot set text. What do we want? We want YouTube plugin. Hey, Viva Originality. Alright, so next step is just to get the general services. General services dot get callback API. Get callback API dot add a menu item. So add a menu item to plugins menu. So it's pretty self-explanatory. And you add menu. Right. Then you want to make it visible. So menu dot visible dot set visible to true. Alright. Well, by default it should be visible, but we never know. Okay, so there, if we used this as this, we would have the menu in the frame and everything. But when we would click on the menu, it would not do anything because it's not set to do anything. This is what we are going to do. Okay, so just go menu dot add an action listener, and it only takes one argument. So new action listener. And for those of you who watched episode 5 of my bucket plugin series, it's pretty much the same as the the runnable. Yeah, it's a method used as an argument. So it's a new action listener. So you open up your method, and this here at the bottom takes a semicolon because it's closing the line. Alright, so you add an action listener, and you need to import all of this. So just Control Shift O, and you can keep your mouse on there and add an implemented methods. So just get your space back and everything. Keep the override. Alright, so the action event, just call it E, simpler. And we want to type in try, open up the curly brackets, and you go iframe dot move to front. So move to front. So it's gonna get the iframe, the internal frame, to the front. So we're gonna get focus on it, and you want to set it to maximum size. Iframe dot set maximum. Alright, so actually just get in true. Alright, so this try method, well, it's not method, but this try loop, I should say, this try is basically saying, like, okay, try this. If it's not working, if it doesn't work, then you go catch an exception. So you go catch an exception, give it the name X, open curly brackets, and you want to go X dot print stack trace. So it's gonna print the error, the stack trace of the exception, so the error, and yeah, that's it. So you could also just leave this blank, but you don't want to do this. You want to know what's the exception, but anyway, there should not be any exception. So go out of your add action listener, and only one line left, or actually no, what am I saying? You're done. We are done for the coding part. And yep, I pretty much think this is it. Alright, so you can just refresh your plugin, export it as a jar file, export it to just for your desktop, on your desktop for the moment. Okay, we don't care about errors. And I just said that we did. Anyway, so you should get your plugin.jar here. Okay. You need to install StarCraft2Gears now, and you want to jump. I installed it and put it into my documents, StarCraft 2, and there, StarCraft2Gears. I also have an API version there. Alright, anyway. Go into your plugins folder. You want to create a new file. Call it something like, I don't know. I'm gonna call it YouTube plugin. Alright. You want to drop your plugin.jar in the YouTube plugin file. And once you install StarCraft2Gears, you should get the build orders table plugin. Just take this file, the StarCraft2Gears plugin.xml, copy it, so Control C, drop it here. Now open it up, and this is the description file for this plugin. Okay, so we're gonna go through it in order. So the dog version is 1. Perfect. The name, what's the name? It's YouTube plugin, as always. What's your name? It's Iron. And what's your last name? It's Fax. Alright, what's my email? It's ironforfex@gmail.com. Alright. Version is 1.0, I guess. Release date will be what is it? It's 2013 month, April, and the day is 10. Alright. So API version, we are using the 4.2, I think. Doesn't matter. 4.2. Homepage. My YouTube link. So youtube.com/ what is it? Iron Forfex, I guess. It's true. Okay. There you get this yellow text, which is the plugin description. So when you go in the plugin manager, you get the description of each plugin. Just type in something like YouTube plugin, and this is it. Okay. Now is the important part, the main class. Go in Eclipse, and I did not open Eclipse. There we go. In Eclipse, this is your main class, right? So the class that does oh, I know what I forgot. Destroy method. Alright, we're gonna do it after, no problem. Alright, so the QC dot this is the location, the folder which your main class is in. So just go, copy it, drop it here, and just copy this whole thing, and I need to go back in Eclipse, copy this, and you will need to add the plugin after. This doesn't really matter for the moment. Just want to get this done. God damn it. Dot the name of your class, and this is it. You can close this XML file. It's done. Just go straight back up into Eclipse. We're gonna quickly make this. This is no big deal. We just want to say if the menu is clicked on, well, it is not null. You want to destroy it. Okay, so this is also a try loop. You go try. We can catch the exception and e dot print stack trace. Right. And this needs an O. Okay. In this, you want to do if my menu, I said it was menu. So if it's not null, so if it actually has something, if we've been through the init method, which is probably the case if we're doing the destroy method. So if it's not null, you want to go general services dot get callback API, get callback API dot remove menu item from plugin. Remove menu item from plugin. No error there. Perfect. And you remove menu. There we go. And what is wrong with this? Change to get. Oh, my bad. Okay, get callback API. Change to. Oh, from plugins menu. My bad. Okay, this is perfect. Just export it to where you have your SC2Gears plugin folder, plugins in your YouTube plugin, and finish this up. Place it. Okay, and we can go right into SC2Gears. There we go. In the plugin manager, under tools, you can click on YouTube plugin, and you can enable the plugin. And if we close this, and if we go to, let's say, this one, or this one, well, it changes, and we get this YouTube plugin frame with nothing in it, because we did not put a single thing in it. And this is pretty pretty cool. Alright, so thanks for watching, guys. This is it for episode 1. Feel free to subscribe, share this, I don't know, do your thing, click the green button, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Buildings of colonial homes, and I wish I could shout you out.